Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's the shot! I've fallen kindly here! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. France looking to pass their way through. No luck with that dink over the top. Mignon with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter-attack is on for France. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. Camavinga. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? Off the post. And it's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That is a crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Thuram, played out towards the right wing. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Youngmin. France finding their passes. Doué! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Zaire Emery. Look at the space here. Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Doué, looking for the run. Shot could be on. Mbappe! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga. Done delicately. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Zaire Emery charging forward, the ball at his feet. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele. And here's a shooting chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Threads one in. Could be danger here. Now that chance for a shot! In he goes again. They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Dembele. He's in space and looking for options.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And the game has already resumed here. Camavinga gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Dembele is standing over this one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Plays. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France take the lead.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dembele! And again! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Olise receives it in a good position here. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. Mignon attempts a clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely pass, and he shoots! And it's come back out to him. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 6. Changement en cours.
Fofana with the slide tackle there. It's gone for a throw-in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. And he's well positioned here. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, good spread.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe touches it back. And it's Fofana. Konate does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Decent chance! He's had a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Olise plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. Barcola plays it forward.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
De temps additionnel.
Conte. Shot a goal! Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. France illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Youngmin makes the interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. More and more pressure on the ball here. Do it. And here's Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga goes steaming forward. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still goalless at the moment. Upamecano. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Distributed tidily. Youngmin. France looking to pass their way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Olise. And here's Thuram. This is Dembele. And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Strokes it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Saliba cuts out the pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Zaire Emery receives it in a good position. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Dembele. That's tidy. Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Youngmin. And it's Dembele. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Youngmin. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. Foot in. Rabiot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Youngmin. Threads one in. That's a good ball out wide. And now they can clear their lines. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Doué attempts a clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Camavinga. Upamecano. And Koundé. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Youngmin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé wins the duel this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, they can break here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Thuram. Zaire Emery.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Koundé. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Youngmin. And here's Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Doué. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué looking to penetrate opposition lines. Dembele. Youngmin for Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 8, le numéro 7, le numéro 14, le numéro 4.
Fofana. Might be danger here. Doué! That was superb goalkeeping.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Doué plays it short, and here's Doué, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Olise. Passing nice and neat. Passes short and sharp. And this is Kante. Kante!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Look at the space here. And it's Rabiot.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Fofana. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Elise. Take back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Maignan. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now he's got space here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's gone for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Koundé. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Oh, it's come loose. Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France with the corner, they're first. Now try to spin that positively. Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. France have reclaimed it. Doué. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Olise has it out wide and in space. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. France do have a chance to counter here. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. Could be danger here. Rabiot. For Olise. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zaire Emery aims beyond the defence, plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Mbappe.
here.
Dembele. Pinches it off him. Mbappe! That is lovely. Zaire Emery picked out brilliantly. And it's Youngmin. Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Doué.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the...
And the shot! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And France are in front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be...
And the finish! Top class from is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
France really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Foot in. Now he's got space here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Doué. And it's Doué. France finding their passes. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Youngmin. Probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Olise. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Olise. Decent progress down the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And claimed it back swiftly. Rabiot. Doué. 60 minutes played. Camavinga. Doué. Doué! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's out of play for a goal kick. Camavinga. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Youngmin. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good-looking ball. Little pass back. Thuram. Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Size
11.
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
À leur place, le numéro 24.
Defending of the
Le numéro
desperate
15.
variety.
Attention, changement.
France are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. It's Dembele! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They had truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Great chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Koundé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is Kanté. Now it's Mbappe. Olise! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Doué. Into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe! And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Thuram. Konate cuts it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé wins the duel this time. Saliba distributed tidily. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Doué. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's that. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter.
Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And he's quick to get it clear again. Zaire Emery. Doué. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's Dembele. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram, that's a cute ball. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! It's again in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Youngmin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hernandez with a fine tackle. Hernandez gets it clear. Saliba. And it's Youngmin. Dembele goes steaming forward. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France are looking to go forward now. Mbappe!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Youngmin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Doué. Olise gets over and intercepts. Now it's Thuram. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball, and that could set him on his way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Youngmin does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Youngmin. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thuram. He has a look out. Thinks about the shot. Camavinga. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. Rabiot. Distributed tidily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. France finding their passes. That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Upamecano. And it's Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rabiot. Here's Youngmin. He's on it, can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back underway. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Koundé. It'll be a throw-in. Doué. Rabiot does well to get it back. Doué cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And the shot's on here. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Zaire Emery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's burst through! France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Chouameni. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. Chouameni. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. Olise, foot in. Zaire Emery has given away a free kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 4. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 14.
Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Le numéro 15.
Can he get it through?
Le numéro
Can take
26.
his flag offside.
Changement.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Conte. France looking to pass their way through. Konate. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. In with the challenge.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fofana. Olise. Camavinga.
Might want to be careful there.
France have reclaimed it. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Saliba goes sliding in. Mbappe. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. France are looking to break at pace. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Just
temps
eases him off the ball. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.